Buhay karagatan. Yan po ang ating pong topic for today. Ang tungkol po sa mga nangangalaga, nagpoprotekta at nag-aayos ng ating mga karagatan. Sa episode po na ito ngayon ay ating pag-uusapan ang buhay ng mga kamarino at siyempre para malaman po, siyempre ang Exhibits Today program is a program that gives news and update what is happening. At ngayon po, guest po natin, mga talagang mga prestigious person na mag-uulat po kung ano ang nagiging kaganapan sa ating mga kamarinuhan. At narito po sa ating programa, The Maritime League. Tara! Okay, we're back here at the Exhibits Today. At siyempre po, I'm very happy at talaga namang kasama po natin ngayon ang isa pong prestigious team at isa pong napakagandang pag-uulat po tungkol sa mga kamarinuhan. At kasama po natin ngayon ang ating pong magpapakilala po kung ano po ang ibig sabihin ng Maritime League. Walang iba po ang ating Admiral Margarito Sanchez. Sir, magandang araw po, sir.
Good morning, Herman. First of all, I'd like to thank Brother Herman Falcon of Exhibits Today for giving the Maritime League this rare opportunity to expound in your talk show what this organization is all about. Most especially on the yearly participation of the Philmarine exhibition. At the outset, allow me to introduce the following trustees who are members of the Maritime League Executive Committee. First, on my left is Vice Admiral Emilio Marayag Jr. He was the former commander of Naval Forces Western Command in Mindanao, the Deputy Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Vice President of the Maritime League, and the Chairman of the EXECOM. Next is we have Vice Admiral Edmund Tan, former Commandant of the Philippine Coast Guard, and former General Manager of Cebu Port Authority. He is now the Corporate Secretary of the Maritime League. Then, allow me to introduce the most beautiful among us, our Executive Editor of Maritime Review, Ms. Vicky Biray. She was the former Operations Research and Evaluation Analyst of World Bank and International Finance Corporation. Then we have Commodore Mariano Sontellanosa. He was the former commander of Ready Force of the Philippine Navy and the former vice president of the National Defense College of the Philippines. He is now the managing director of the Maritime Review. Then we have Lieutenant Christian Chua. He is the director of Boating Industry Association of the Philippines, the Assistant Chief of Staff for Administration of the Naval Forces Central Capital Region Reserve. Then next is Captain Tomas Baino, the only naval architect of the Philippine Navy.
All right.
He is part of the Executive Committee as members of the editorial board.
All right.
So Herman, that's the members of Team Maritime League who is here with you.
All right, and I'm very happy na nakilala ko po ang mga tauhan o yung gumagawa po in behind o sa likod po ng Maritime League. So pag-usapan po natin ngayon, kasi ang talagang target and objective po ng Maritime League, aalamin natin kung ano yung kanilang mission, ano ba talaga yung kanilang purpose, why this group established. So siguro ang una natin itatanong, what is Maritime League about? At siguro kuna natin ng sagot po ang ating pong Vice Admiral Emilio Marayag. Sir, ano po ang tungkol dito sa, ba't po nabuo itong Maritime League, sir?
Well, thank you, Raman. The Maritime League is actually our Philippine Maritime Foundation.
Okay.
It was launched in 1990 at the former Army and Navy Club of Manila, and it's registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission as a non-stock, non-profit, and non-sectarian organization. Its primary purpose is to advance the interests of the maritime profession and the maritime industry. Commodore Chuck Agustin was the founding chairman, with former President Fidel Ramos as the chairman emeritus.
So, sir, sige po, sir. Continue po.
It has two instruments to pursue its objectives.
Okay.
These are the Maritime Forum and the Maritime Review magazine, which will be taken up later.
So, it's
Thank
more information, sir. Kaya po nyo po ginawa o na-establish po itong Maritime League is ma-update po ano ang nangyayari sa ating mga kamarinuan. Right, sir?
Yeah, that's correct.
Alright, sir. So, parang interesting po, no? Ano ba yung mga ginagawa nitong ating mga kamarin? Ano po yung mga latest? At syempre, kasama po dyan yung kanilang mga aktibidades. Kaya tatanong natin siguro, what is the activity of Maritime Forum? Sasagutin naman po yan ng ating kagalang-galang Vice Admiral Edmond Tan, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Herman. The Maritime Forum actually is conducted by the Maritime League every month. And it's being hosted by different government agencies.
Okay.
Rotated dyan every month. No? This is to discuss issues, relevant issues concerning the maritime industry. No? Like last time, we had a Maritime Forum number 173 that was hosted by the Philippine Navy just last month. And the Navy discussed or make presentations on updates on security situation in the West Philippine Sea, the programs of the Navy vis-a-vis the maritime situation. Yun ang usually...
Yun ang forum. So, you are invited some speaker.
No, we ask government agencies to host it, and then the host will be the one to select the topics that we would like to discuss.
So, napakaganda kasi na-update po tayo. What is news, ano yung latest, ano yung mga new... Sir?
So, ganito kasi yan, Herman. In
Yes, sir.
addition to what Admiral
Yes, sir.
said, okay? Ang Maritime Forum, ito yung forum hosted by government agencies.
Okay.
For example, for the month of January, it will be the Department of Foreign Affairs.
Yes.
So, they will discuss the maritime related issues as regard to the foreign
Kumbaga, ano
affairs.
yung mga latest news? Yan.
So, yung iba, PPA, ano naman latest news.
Opo. Ano
Philippine
sa
Coast
about
Guard.
technology,
Yeah.
may mga advanced na mga...
So, more on information.
Yes.
Then, in addition to that, kung mayroong issue,
Tinatakel.
ini-elevate namin sa concern.
Yes. Ina-address natin sa proper para ma-solve, di ba?
Yes.
Ito yung kagandahan ng forum eh. Everybody has a right to share their knowledge and opinion. At kapag yun ay nagsama-sama, as our President say, in unity, meron pong strength, right? So, ngayon po ay atin namang tanungin. Siyempre, hindi lang po sir, ang activity nyo is Maritime Forum, but we have also yung magazine na Maritime Review.
But the Maritime Forum is
Yes, sir.
Headed by Admiral Santos.
O Admiral Santos.
Siya ang nag-preside noon sa forum.
Okay.
Then he's the one actually running the
So, this is a monthly activity.
yes.
So,
Except for December.
all right.
So we have 11 forum in a year
And this is very successful, sir.
so far.
And the exhibit today will support, sir. Sana maimbitahan nyo kami, sir, to cover your forum, sir. And we are very happy to cover that.
One of these days, we'll invite you.
Hopefully, sir.
Be there, to document one of our forum.
Okay, sir, kahit na nasa likod lang po kami, so supportahan namin ng Maritime League. Ayan.
It used to be a physical activity, but because of the pandemic,
Yes,
we added
Zoom.
Zoom na lang kami.
Okay.
Marami rin natin.
So, we have a very, talagang active na Maritime League. But, siyempre, backup po niyan, ang activity po, meron tayong Maritime Review. At sabi ni Sir kanina, ang kaisa-isang bulaklak, sir. Pakilala po natin at sagutin po niya what is happening or what is the activity of Maritime Review. Walang iba po. ang ating Executive Editor, Vicky Beray Mendoza. Hi, ma'am.
Hello everybody. I am the executive editor of Maritime League.
Yes.
This is the November, December issue. Right there.
Yes, yes, sir. Yan po.
This is the latest copy that we sent out. The Maritime Review is a dissemination tool of the Maritime League. We distribute this at the maritime forums that Admiral Ed Bontan was just talking about. And right there at the forums, we already solicit writers from the attendees,
okay.
because these attendees know more about what's happening,
Yes.
in the seas, in the
Yes.
field. And this is how camaraderie and professionalism work together
Yes.
during the forums.
So, pwedeng, ma'am, this is distributed saan po siyang
That reaches from the north of the
Wow.
Philippines up to Sulu because of the military agencies that
Yes.
are maritime related, like Philippine Navy, Philippine Coast Guard, Philippine Marines,
wow, this is
and
a
the police.
yes, this is a
Maritime
good
crew.
venture, no? Talagang kung magazine ito ng Marino.
Yes,
No,
sir.
yeah, talagang updated at saka napakaganda ho ng cover niya, no?
Yes.
And we would like to thank ma'am for ganda nitong magazine kasi all information about what is happening on the sea
Totoo
nandito na, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, is this free or meron din pong ma'am?
Right now, we only send it to our members of the
Ah,
Maritime
okay.
League.
Mm.
So, but during the SMX,
Yes.
it's free.
Okay, so yan, we will discuss it later, no? So makakakuha ko kayo nito ng copy during the SMX natin sa show po natin. Pero ma'am, other on this magazine, meron pa ho ba kayong mga iba pang mga activity in regard to the information sa ating mga kamarina, ma'am?
It's mostly
Nandito na
in the
lahat,
maritime,
kumbaga,
because we try to reach the seafarers.
Yes, Zipper.
The government agencies that
Okay.
are maritime related, not the military.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be DFA to reach the OFWs
Yes,
and
opo.
seafarers. That would be NAMRIA about climate
Yes,
change,
yes.
and so on.
Sir, Admiral, gaano po kalakas yung epekto? What is the effect ng magazine na ito sa ating mga members at gaano siya ka-effective, sir?
In addition to that,
Yes, sir.
this magazine ay dinidistribute namin sa mga maritime school,
Okay.
sa
Yes.
mga military advanced forces.
Mm.
Kasi dito nila makakakuha
Yes.
ng mga latest information
Tama.
about the maritime.
Okay. So, napakalaki ho ng naitutulong nitong magazine na ito.
Yes, yes.
Kasi, so, yung effect nito, ma'am, parang talagang full knowledge talaga, and information about what is happening to our maritime, yung mga nasa karagatan. So, tatanungin naman natin, no, yung ating isang, sir? Sir.
Meron sa website niya, no? We have a digital copy.
Okay, so meron din po, kung meron po kayong nais po niyong magkaroon ng copy or isa pa kayong member at wala pa ho kayo nito, you can, nandito po sa screen natin ang kanilang website para po matawagan. Are they, pwede sila mag-request kung wala pa sila, ganun, ma'am? How can they request kung...
Actually, the full PDF file
Yes.
is free.
Okay. So ito po, ma-download nila, no? So, paano po nila, ano po yung website na, na pupuntahan para ma-download nila ito?
MaritimeReview.ph.
Yan, so yan. So meron din po bang telepono, ma'am, para kayo po ay, kung may mga questions sila, or they want to input another information, meron po bang pwedeng tawagan? On the website, alright. So thank you very much, ma'am, for that wonder.
Also in Facebook.
Yes. Siyempre, nabanggit kanina ni ma'am yung expo. No, at ang Philmarine po, yan po ang ating kapartner sa media. Siyempre, kami po yung partner ng Philmarine to cover this wonderful event. Tatanungin natin, what is the participation of Maritime League to the Philippine Marine o Philmarine? So, tanungin natin po si Commodore Mariano Sontillanosa. Ayan, sir.
Okay, maraming salamat,
Yes, sir.
Brother Herman.
Opo.
This year's Philmarine exhibit will be conducted on the 21st, 22nd, and the 23rd of this month.
Opo.
Now, the third day, which is on the 23rd, will be focused on the for the Maritime League. Yes. And on that day, we will have our Maritime Conference in the morning,
Yes.
wherein the member agencies, all the agencies involved will be there and discuss the problems, the concerns that are related to the maritime industries.
All right.
So we would expect that these agencies plus other invited guests will be there.
Wow, so maraming excited
Oh, yes.
na bisita ho tayo mapapakinggan.
And in the afternoon,
Yes,
we will be having our annual general membership meeting.
annual so.
Yes. So, lahat ng members ng Maritime League
Eh, nandun po.
will be there.
Wow, so very exciting po yan.
And we'll also be having our the election of
The
new
officers.
sets of officers
So, ito po ay magaganap po sa Philmarine exhibit.
right there.
Alright. So, what are the other expectation o may expect po nila, sir?
Si Herman,
Apo.
since nag-start yung Philmarine,
Mhm.
the Maritime League has already its support,
Yes.
especially Marina also.
Mm.
So, every year, on the third day,
Yes,
yun talagang inallocate ng
para sa Philmarine.
Philmarine for the Maritime
Wow.
League. So, in addition to that, yung sinabi ni Commodore Sutilinusa, sa umaga, mayroon kaming mga invited speaker.
Alright.
Okay, so that will talk about maritime development in West Philippine Sea.
Okay.
Then we have also food security.
With security?
So it's really an informative maritime
Oh.
conference. So you are all invited. The exhibits
Yes, we will
today,
cover it, sir.
Yeah.
And this is very interesting kasi it's about our economy, di ba?
Yeah.
So, mahalaga to. Sir, pwede nyo pong magbigay ng konting what they are talagang in-expect nila pag pumunta po sila sa Philmarine Expo, sir.
Well, as mentioned by Commodore Suntellanosa, it will be a 3-day affair, but on our part, we are given 1 day to use the conference room. That would give way to the Maritime Conference in the morning and our annual general membership meeting in the afternoon.
Yes.
So we'll elect new sets of officers and induct new members of the Maritime League.
Alright. So, ano po yung mga sir, yung what ang ibig po natin, sir, what is the preparation na gagawin natin dito for advertisement, ma'am? Ano po yung ito po ba ay libre o itong seminar na ito or is only exclusive para po sa mga sa mga member lang po? Bawa, they want to attend, pwede ba silang umattend if they are not member?
Yes, sir. They can attend.
Okay.
This
So,
is an open Maritime League conference.
so libre lahat o welcome for everybody.
There's even a buffet.
As long as because the convention center has only 150 capacity.
Alright, so 150.
It should be earlier there so that they can have a seat kasi
Baka yung capacity
this capacity kasi we have distributed it to the Maritime Association of the Philippines.
Tama po.
So mayroong so that everybody will be represented.
Alright. So, included ba ito sa nakalink po ba ito sa mga, let's say, they want to join in a Zoom o kaya, sir?
Actually po, if I may add, doon po sa SMX, sa
Alright.
convention, sa Philmarine po, open for all po yun.
Uy,
So lahat po ay pwedeng pumunta. May oras po yung normal office exhibition.
alright.
Pwede pong pumunta kahit sino.
Okay.
Pwede pong mag-ikot.
Basta mag-register lang.
Pwede,
Okay.
libre po ito, libre.
So, ayan, ulitin ko lang po ang seminar na ito. In the third day?
On the third
On the third day po ng Expo, ay libre po ang isang seminar at maganda po. Sabi nga ni Sir kanina, very informative itong seminar na ito. And they can join, kung naman nasa bahay sila o kaya nasa office, they can join. Magbibigay din tayo ng link to join. Pwede ganun po ba, sir? Makaka-join po sila, no?
Apo, pwede po. Pwede.
Alright.
Mag-view po nila.
Alright. So, siguro, sir, any addition?
Then, that's why we have here a naval architect.
Okay.
Because yung mga dinidisplay rin doon ay mga how to build a boat. Kaya ito si Christian Chua is director of the Boat Association of the Philippines.
Yes, sir.
So si Captain Baino will elaborate as regards to the shipbuilding and ship repair industry.
Actually, ang mga makikita nyo ron ay mga various technologies from local shipbuilding industry, foreign, military and commercial industry, including submarine. There will be some defense contractor who will display submarine, especially the diesel electric submarine. So itong exhibition nito, this is a combination of commercial,
industrial,
naval
Naval.
technology, and other related industry, maritime industry,
Alright.
from propellers, engine, and other accessories of vessel in order to para mabuo yung isang vessel. And this will be participated by various companies, local and foreign defense industry.
Alright. Sir, can I have a question, sir? No? In terms of technology, how can you assess our technology right now comparing to the other counties? Sir? Nasa na po ba tayo papunta at ano na narating ng ating paggawa ng mga ganitong klaseng
Well, sa shipbuilding industry, we're just starting.
Alright.
And in fact, nakakagawa na tayo rito ng offshore patrol vessel sa Cebu.
Cebu.
But with foreign technology partner.
Alright.
Yung local industry natin is yet to be developed and to be supported. Ang kailangan dito, suportan ng gobyerno. Support of the government and patronizing our own local industry.
Alright.
Through self-reliance defense industry.
Alright.
Yun ang importante. We are not going to support our self-reliance industry. Then, plus, ang importante sa shipbuilding, magkaroon tayo ng company o factory who can produce steel. Who can produce steel, like similar to Iligan Steel Mill Corporation. Dapat i-revive natin yon so that we'll be self-sufficient.
Wow, so napakaganda po nun. So hindi naman pala tayo pahuli, sir. We're just starting and we are going more and excellent. So, naku, napakaganda ho ng talakayan natin no ngayon. Talagang konti lang ang oras ng exhibits today. But ito hong mga personnel na ito, itong atong mga prestigious gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, alam nyo po, makikita ho natin sila at kung gusto nyo silang makapanayam. Sir, pupunta ho ba ang ating mga staff syempre doon? Pwede ho ba silang lumapit sa inyo at magtanong, sir?
In addition to that, the Maritime League, we have a booth there.
Yes, alright.
So you can just go to our booth, visit our booth, and we can explain what the Maritime League is all about.
Yeah, there's
we have a presentation.
Yeah, for demonstration.
About the Maritime League.
So, naku, excited po yan. Ma'am, meron po addition si Ma'am Miray.
I just wanted to say that the Maritime League booth is right beside the Philippine Navy booth. Designed by this.
Katabi kayo.
Yes.
Siyempre, hindi pwede paghiwalayin. It always connected.
Magaling siya kasi
Yeah.
mag-ayos at mag-design.
Pero medyo pumasok lang sa akin to, no? Paano po yung naging yung ating target is parang mga commercial. Pwede gumagawa rin tayo ng ganun.
Commercial.
Yes.
Actually po, yung Maritime League supports the maritime sector.
Okay.
The entire maritime sector.
Oo, yung
Kasi
kabuuan.
meron tayong mga government agencies na connected sa maritime. Pero at the same time, lagi mo nababanggit yung mga marino.
Tama.
Marami tayong magagaling na marino.
Tama.
Marami tayong magagaling na sundalo,
Sundalo.
at saka yung defense industry. So lahat ito, tsaka yung mga commercial industry na gumagawa ng mga barko. Ito lahat pwede tayo magtulong-tulong
Tama.
towards the development of our maritime sector and our maritime domain. So yun, isa sa advocacy ng Maritime League.
Nako, kaya po siguro nagtatanong na kayo sa ating mga nanonood po sa atin ngayon. Paano ba maging member? Gusto kong maging bahagi na napakagandang adhikain at napakagandang purpose nitong Maritime League. Paano? Why be a member of Maritime League? Sir, kayo na rin sumagot.
Actually, why be a member of the Maritime League?
All right.
Every one of us has to do our share
Yes.
para i-develop, kasi nga naririnig na natin may problema na tayo sa food security.
Tama.
Kaya ang topic namin ngayon is blue economy that encompasses all, including yung pagkain natin.
Tama.
To secure that, doon lang gagaling lahat yung pagkain, we have to do our share na. Kami dito, we are doing our voluntary service para makatulong unti-unti. So we're encouraging everyone to join also.
Tama, oo.
Kahit na ikaw ay kahit na anong profession, lalo na kung ikaw yung marino, o isa ka nga
sundalo,
policy maker,
yes,
ayun, so makakapagtulong-tulong tayo. Paano naman magiging member?
Sige po.
Paano naman magiging member? Madali lang. Dun sa ating SMX, meron kaming
Registration.
registration. Sa aming website, meron
Yes.
yung application form. So it's open for everyone.
So, ibig sabihin, sir, kahit na hindi marino, pwede maging member.
Pwede.
Sir,
Para
bigyan nyo
sa
nga
lahat
kami,
ng
sir,
Pilipino.
ng konting idea. Kahit hindi ka pala member, sige, sir.
After this Herman, we will give you an application form and be sure that you will become a member.
Pwede pala kami. Sir, okay, last word muna tayo. Gaano kayo kasaya at ano yung legacy, yung gusto natin ipagpatuloy, ano yung na-experience nyo dito sa Maritime League, sir? Isa-isa natin kahit kapraso lang, ha? Sige, sir. Si sir.
Maritime League, I joined the league some 8 years ago, I think. And of course, I miss the membership when I was in the active service. But I'm quite happy that being a member here is, to me, an opportunity to pay back what I gained from the military service
All right.
and what we owe to our Filipino countrymen.
All right.
We just have to work together, we have to support each other, and make sure that all our actions should be geared towards, as you mentioned earlier, unity, peace, progress, and prosperity.
Amen for that. And now, we would like to ask also, sir, what is your experience being a member and being a part of this legacy?
Actually, I was with the Commodore Agustin when he organized this one.
All right.
This Maritime League way back in 1993, I think, 92. When I was his flag secretary. So, ever since naging involved na ako doon, although I was I was assigned everywhere in the country. But being with the Coast Guard and the Navy really gives me something to look forward and share my experience also.
Wow.
Knowledge and help on the Maritime League
Yes.
pursue its objective.
Wow, I think that sharing is caring. You share your knowledge and wisdom to other people. Sir, how's your life? Okay, sir muna. So, how your life changed? How the Maritime League part of your life?
Oh yes, as you could see, most of the members that we have right now are all Hicks.
All right.
Officers from the Navy, from the Coast Guard, which are all maritime-related agencies. Okay. And I myself was a retired Navy officer. And being now a member of the Maritime League, parang nagbibigay sa akin ng kwan pa. Yung
Fulfillment.
feeling of fulfillment.
Yes.
And also to continue my previous interest when I was still in the active service.
Yes. Wow, so now, nice word. No? Sir, kayo po, bilang ano po?
Well, hindi ko inaasahang mangyayari sa profession ko to, no?
Yes, sir.
Way back 20 years ago, I was the former commander of the Naval Shipbuilding of the Philippine Navy in Cavite. And from that assignment, the Navy sent me to various schooling. They sent me to US, sent me to Germany, and sent me to London for my postgraduate study in
Wow.
naval architecture. Then after the Navy, sabi ko, anong gagawin ko ngayon dito sa mga notes ko rito? The knowledge that I have compiled. Maybe mag-join na rito sa
Maritime League.
Maritime League, so that I can continually, for as long as I live, the blessing that God has given to me.
You share your blessing.
Yeah, continually informing the public about the schooling that I have gained. Kung baga sa kuha, nagpay back na lang ako. At 100 pesos, 1 peso per year.
Yan, so nakita nyo, 1 peso a year. Pero hindi ko kayang bayaran kailanman ang magandang intensyon at magandang puso that you share your knowledge to other people. I think naramdaman ko kanina dito sa grupong ito, sharing is caring. Sir, kapraso lang sir, ano ba yung nagbago sa buhay mo mula nung nag-join ka sa Maritime Leagues?
Ako po napakalaki po. Yung karangalan po na makasama, yung sinabi mo nga po mga prestigious gentlemen.
Yes, ako nga, parang tontuwa ako, nakaupo ako dito sa...
Tapos aside from that, sila po ay kasi ako po ay isang Navy Reserve Officer. So sila po yung mga boss, kasama pa rin po sa aking sinasaluduhan. Kasi po yung heroism niya at paglilingkod sa bayan ay hindi po matatawaran. So being here, makasama ko sila, napakalaki na po sa akin. Lalo pa tinuturuan pa po nila ako. So I really appreciate yung pagtanggap nila po sa akin.
You know, the same feeling that you have, ganun yung naramdaman ko ngayon. Nakaupo ako ngayon sa mga talaga namang prestigious man and woman. At yan ay, bago natin tawagin, yung pinaka-host, siyempre, yung munang pinaka-bulaklak ng Maritime League. Sige ma'am, what is your, ma'am, naging bahagi ng buhay mo? Paano nagbago yung buhay mo when you joined to this league, ma'am?
You know, all of us work pro bono.
Wow.
And as far as I'm concerned, I have been working for the Maritime League. Even when I was working full-time for the World Bank for 26 years, ako yung nagre-research para for the late Commodore Agustin, bless his soul. And so, entering the Maritime League and the Maritime Review was not difficult for me to do.
Wow.
And to work like everyone in this table. Pro bono was not difficult to do either.
Yes.
I'm sure you can feel na we all love each other.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, with the Maritime Forum, with the Maritime Review, at the end of the day, the most important thing that we put together is camaraderie and friendship.
Yes.
Because these government agencies, of course, they can accomplish their goals, but it's so much more difficult if they go alone.
Right.
But with the other agencies helping out, they can accomplish it faster.
Wow. Thank you very much, ma'am. At I can conclude the word to this discussion is love, hope, and faith. But the most important to this group is love. At naramdaman natin yan. Sir, kayo sir, sabi ni ma'am kanina, daming obstacle, daming hindrance, pero how the league naging matagumpay pa rin?
For me, the most important of the Maritime League is can gain so many friends.
Oh.
Because if you will attend the Maritime Conference and Maritime Forum, you will meet some executives from other companies
Yes.
and other government agencies. So, for me, you can gain more friends if you are a member of the Maritime League.
Yes.
In addition to that, like the other officers, we are all former Coast Guard and Navy officers. So, nandyan pa rin yung pagmamahal sa maritime sector
Wow.
ng gobyerno natin.
Thank you.
So, till date do as part kami dito. Pro bono.
Pro bono.
So, at saka masaya kami.
Yes, yun ang
na
importante.
Mas lalo kung nandito ka.
Yes, puro pogi ho nandito. At higit to sa lahat, when you give, the Lord will bless you. Palakpakan natin muna.
Dadagdag lang ako.
Sige po.
Sinulat ni King David sa Psalm 133, verse 1,
Yes.
Behold, in the eyes of the Lord, that brothers dwells in unity.
Yeah. So napakaganda. How beautiful when the brothers dwell together in unity. I think it's Psalms 133,
Yeah,
verse
133,
1.
verse 1.
So,
Behold,
medyo sumablay lang naman ng 8. Ganyan dito kami sa Maritime League, tulungan, di ba? So, ngayon po, pero bago po tayo magtapos, di pa po tayo tapos, no? Kasi hilingan natin ng uling message po ang ating Vice Admiral Emilio Maraya for yung kanyang last message, siyempre. Pero hindi ho mangyayari itong show na ito, siyempre, kung wala po ang ating major sponsor. Yan, ang ating pong major sponsor, ang Swedish Design, at ang Binyo Design, at siyempre, ang Build Spacer. At kung bago matapos itong show na ito, mapapanood nyo po yung kanilang mga ginagawa, yung mga construction ng bahay, yung mga interior, at saka yung mga magagandang booth. Naku, sana magawa namin ng booth kayo. So, ano po, panoodin nyo po. At maraming pong salamat sa aming executive producer, si Mr. Rick Angeles. Thank you very much po sa inyong lahat. Palapakan natin. Ito po ang inyong maliit na kapatid sa Himpapawid, pero babalik po muna tayo. Wow! Amazing discussion for this episode. At syempre, hindi magtatapos po ang usapang marino at usapan ng invention at mga balita tungkol sa ating mga kamarinuan kung wala ang last message ng ating boss. Sir.
Thank you, Herman. First of all, on behalf of Vice Admiral Eduardo Mario R. Santos, the Chairman and President of the our Maritime League, who was the former Chief of the Navy and currently the President of the Maritime Academy of Asia Pacific, and also recently designated as IMO Ambassador. We would like to thank Exhibits Today for giving us this opportunity to have this forum. Of course, we would like to thank Marina and the Fireworks Philippines for asking us to join them in pursuing the Philmarine exhibits. You must have known that some Army officers joined the Maritime League. These officers actually are well-versed about the configuration of the nation, which is an archipelago in nature, maritime in thinking, but unfortunately, most of our people are not aware of the importance of our archipelagic character. In 1995, I would presume the Maritime League has influenced the publication or the creation of the 1995 National Marine Policy, which aims to transform the nation into a maritime power. It's more than 30 years, and yet apparently we are not into it yet. Hopefully that by our continuing engagement with different government agencies and maritime institutions, we will be able to achieve the ultimate goal of this national marine policy. So with that, I would like to thank again everyone, and as you mentioned, sharing our blessings is, I think, the highest form of humanity. Thank you.
SMX Designs Incorporated, your one-stop exhibit stands solutions company. Our custom design and fabrication works is housed by our 13,000 square foot production facility. So from the planning stage, the design and specification process, 3D rendering, and the actual build, we have you covered. And our company is not just for your branding needs. With Swedish Designs, we can also incorporate our works for your living space, giving a whole new meaning to home customization. And as we know that your office or workspace is the launchpad of your business, and you would like to ensure maximal business gains, we can design efficient, comforting, and pleasant workspaces, promoting quality performance within your employees. All made under one roof, we can ensure that everything you need for your branding, home, and workspace customization is within your reach. And with leadership backed with more than a decade of international design and research expertise, delivery of affordable quality is guaranteed.